Are you happy? Are you sad? Which is it? Like my favorite saying goes, only you can make yourself happy. With everything going on in the world right now, we find ourselves in a cooped place, like in a closed place that we just don't know how to, navigate through life and, have a safe landing. Just be happy. That's the word. Be happy. There's a lot of things that we can do to make ourselves happy because, hey, in case you do not know, I am here to tell you. Anyways, the key word is happier. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. I have missed you guys so much. Like, I cannot even tell you the level. I cannot measure at all how much I miss you guys. I miss talking to the camera. I miss talking to you. Anyways, no, I always talk to the camera at work, but then I miss talking to you guys in particular. So welcome back. Thank you so much for at least coming back to click, even though I haven't been really consistent with all this. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Sumayya Abubakar. I just talk about life inspiration. Sometimes I do lifestyle. Also, I bring social trending topics to just talk about them. So if that sounds like something I'm really interested with, it should just make sure you click on the red subscribe button and click on the post notification bell so that you can get alerts whenever I upload something new. So with that being said, I would say let's head on to the purpose of this video, which is ways to make yourself happier. Anyways, let's go through some of the tips that I have been, implementing in order to make myself a bit happier and, navigate through life easily with the situation of life going ups and downs, just coping through life stress. All right, in order to be more in control of your emotions. So firstly, let's go with managing your stress level. Yes, managing your stress level is something that you are the only person that can do it. Stress would come one way or the other to you, but then it's up to you to decide how you manage it. And it involves like bringing in some special techniques, like just creating your time. If it means you having a timetable or something, you can go ahead and draft something out where you have spare time for exercises, because we all know the wonders of that, right? And you have time to perhaps rest. And if it comes with, perhaps the stress comes with extra anxiety, we all know that breathing in and out can really make a change. And it just barely takes perhaps 5 seconds, 1 minute. Just take however time you need. And yeah, basically that's what I have been doing to manage my stress level, because it can be really stressful, and most times I'll just excuse myself from any situation or any environment that I'm in and just step out, take some deep breath. When I come back home, I might try to just get down, just do some stretch up, some exercise, as little as it can be, to just manage my stress. I have to create time for everything in order not to overwhelm my body, my mind, my soul and all that. Yeah. Okay, and quickly, next, okay, you have to enjoy yourself. Yes, when I mean enjoy yourself, I mean you trying to do whatever makes you happy. And that starts with, say, if you're a football fan, go out and watch football with your friends. If you are the kind of person that love going out with friends, you can go have a coffee, and all that. Things like that could actually change your day. Yes. It could change your mood however you feel. You can also try something like cooking, that is if you like cooking. Just try something you love. And it could be cooking, it could be dancing, it could be singing. Those are the things that you, my brother, my sister, can do and be happy. Like, just excite yourself. And please try as much as possible to not, and I repeat, try as much as possible to not do things that will just make you feel better for just that period of time, and then later on makes you feel worse. We're talking about junk food. Yes, at that moment you'll be eating junk food, you'll be feeling better, but then trust me, after it you feel worse. Then you start complaining about your weight or your health, and all that. or alcohol. There's a saying about alcohol that you will drink it and it just makes your problem just hide in one corner for a while, and then later it will stare you in your face. So please do not do that. Just go and do things that make you happy. Call on that safe person that you have, or do your most favorite thing. Just do that. And next would be for me to boost my self-esteem. Yes, if you want to be in that position where you feel super happier and all that, your self-esteem level needs to live here and go up here. And I'm talking about self-esteem that only you can give yourself, no one else. Do not expect anybody to do that. So what I have been doing these days to boost my self-esteem is for me to talk to myself as though I am talking to a valued friend, someone I love, someone I adore, someone I try to always be there for. And so if, for example, I go to an interview and the interview didn't turn out right, instead of me looking at the mirror and telling myself, you're stupid, you should have said this instead, or you should have, all that, I would rather look at myself and tell myself, okay, what if that favorite friend of yours should come to you and said, I've messed up my interview and all that? Would you, say that same thing to them? And I would tell myself what I would tell them, which would be, you tried your best, you did your best, another opportunity would come by. So just prepare for it, and then when the opportunity shows, you have something to show for it. So when you keep doing that, affirmations, I can do it, I can do it, I will do it, before you know it, your level of self-esteem would reach here. And all you do is you have this confidence, like whatever comes, whatever phase of life that I get to, I will try my best. If it works out, I did my best. If it doesn't, fine. That is what I'm doing. Okay, so boost your self-esteem. So next one would be for you to have a healthy living. And when I talk about that, I start with dieting, right? When you pick out food that you love, or you're telling yourself that I want to achieve this, I want to eat something healthy and all that, you're setting a goal for yourself, and before you know it, you are doing something positive for yourself, for your health. And we all know how an amazing diet could help your body. It makes the body efficient, makes you do feel great about yourself. And also doing some exercise. A moderate exercise, is said that it releases some chemical from the brain to actually lift your mood. And we've tried that severally. Sometimes you just wake up and see that, or let me talk about myself. Sometimes I wake up and I feel a bit, maybe depressed, a bit not in the mood to do certain things, or maybe I've been chasing something and I didn't get it, so my mood tends to be like, but then immediately I stand up and think of my favorite exercise to do. It just automatically, after doing it for about 30 minutes, my mood just lifts up, literally. So having a healthy living is something that you always incorporate. Just anything. It could not be only exercise and dieting. It could be, for example, avoiding alcohol. Things like that would actually help you have a better life. So whatever is healthy living to you, just try and do that. Say cheese. Okay, so quick one. Next would be talk and share. Yes, whether we like it or yes, there are times in life that you're just in a place that you just need to talk, and communication is key. And even if you feel like you do not need to talk, I'm telling you now, you need to, because there's this time in life that you would have a lot of things going on. In life, there is usually ups and downs. That's what life does to us. And so if you're there, you feel like I can handle it, the whole strong woman or strong man, strong African man and woman thing, please, let's stop doing that. It needs to be like gone. Okay, if you have something that you need to get off your chest, or feel things are not going well for you, trust me, the best therapy would be for you to talk to someone. Could be a friend, family member, or a therapist, someone that you can just talk to and get it off your chest. It tends to help. It's the greatest therapy ever, because even though the problem might not have a solution, but then it would, that other person's perception of things would actually open your mind to other possibilities, or perhaps ways that you haven't looked into solving that particular problem. So talk and share. lastly would be build your self-resilience. Okay, now building self-resilience is what helps you with the whole way of coping with life's up and down. Okay, just make sure that in every situation you try to find a positive thing out of it, and it's just like how Nigerians do, and for that I give kudos to Nigerians. There's always a way of us coping through tough time. People can use the worst scenario, worst thing happening, the struggle of a normal Nigerian, and turn it into something funny. You do a skit with it. This for the skit makers. Automatically, as you're doing it, your resilience level is growing. And when you do that, when you're able to switch to find a creative way of using the most sad part of your life in order to just do something amazing with it. For example, you had an horrible experience. You could change that into a creative ways, like writing. You could write about it, and before you know it, writing in every form, so soft copy, hard copy. You can sing about it, you can write a poem on it, you can do a lot of creative things, you can paint, using that particular experience. And right now I'm grateful that Nigerians are already, or should I say Africans in general, are open to art and the love for it. So just make sure you try. This is just some of the ways that you can try to get a positive thing outside a negative situation. So please just try and build your resilience. It helps you, it makes you see the world in another picture. Things would come that should get you down, and you'd be surprised you would actually scale through, and people will be looking at you like, how do you do this? How do you always remain happier? Because that's the aim, like happier. Okay, right now I'm just going around, but then yes, you just have to find a way to make yourself happy. All right, and these are some of the tips that I tend to use to make myself happier. And honestly, I'm still growing, I'm still trying to find my way to navigate through life, so definitely I would want to hear more tips. Perhaps as I'm going through life I might get more tips, but then if you have a secret tip that you use in order to make yourself happier, then please share on the comment section. I'd like to hear your thoughts. It's all about sharing here. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It will be really appreciated. Don't forget that only you can make yourself happy. Okay, so stay happier. Bye.